let them go when I can't pick up the pieces as fast as you throw them away. I can't hold you together if you don't want to stay. Don't wanna be alone. I burn myself so much I got inside. So what is left of me? A bit of broken memory. Don't wanna live.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is David Dye with Rock Hard Live. I'm sitting here with Porter from Atreyu.
What's up, y'all?
What's going on, man? Lovely for you to join us today, or good to join us, what should I say?
Thanks for having me.
Thank you for being here and giving us your time. And it's always good to interview somebody from Atreyu. It's been a while, and thanks for joining us.
Yeah.
So I'm going to get right into it. The first thing is this. I forgot. How long have you been in the band, Porter? Again,
Since February 2004.
2004.
So just 12 years.
Jesus, that's a long time coming.
Yeah, 12 years.
Yeah, and the first thing I wanted to get right to is that when you guys just recently came off your long break vacation, you guys said
Pause button.
but yeah, you guys hit the pause button, went relax. I think I seen you guys a couple times in the Bahamas. I'm not sure.
Not with this skin, buddy.
I know the feeling.
I went to Scotland a lot.
There you go. Well, okay, so you guys stopped playing music for like 7 years, and some of the fans wanted to know, could you tell us why? What was the reason for the break?
I mean, we stopped at the end of 2010, and we started playing again and started getting back together at the beginning of 2014. So
4-year break.
yeah, it was like 3-ish years. To be honest, it was just, we wanted to know, well, I went to college before, so I had a little bit of life outside the band, and I joined in 2004, like we previously discussed. But they've been doing it since they were just high school kids, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it was just, we got to the point where we were going, and we didn't like hate each other or anything, but it just started to feel a little bit less enjoyable, a little bit like we're phoning it in for shows. There wasn't as much fire and excitement. So we're like, you know what? Let's just take a step back for a little bit, guys, and like see what it's like to be stationary. Remember what it's like to have a family and friends, and maybe explore different endeavors for a little bit, and just to see where we can sow our oats in that world. So Dan, our guitarist, started a merch company and is killing it. He still prints our merch. Our singer Alex started a gym and had a kid. Our drummer Brandon started a band called Hell or High Water. That's incredible. And they're actually coming out with a record in February or March, just to plug them. And Travis played guitar and trap for a little bit and like wrote some movie scores and did that sort of stuff. Myself, I am much better at art than I am at music. So I did a lot of traveling. I filmed a movie in Iceland and Chernobyl, filmed in another movie in Ethiopia, worked as like a lead merch designer for a company for a while, traveled around a lot. Yeah, so
Good.
just
So tell
did
us
a bunch
about
of art.
the movie you did, man. Like, I'm interested to know.
The Iceland, Chernobyl, and Scotland one was one with my best friend named Sean Stegemeyer, and he had an idea for a project, so I just kind of helped him build the script and come up with ideas for locations, and just went and traveled around with him and helped him film that sort of thing. It's a personal project. It's still not out because he had a kid and life got in the way. But maybe one day it'll actually come out. Who knows? And then the other one was in Ethiopia.
Oh, wow.
And it was with this director named Joey Lawrence. He's brilliant. Not like Six Joey Lawrence, like, whoa, Joey Lawrence, not the same guy.
Oh.
He's a brilliant guy. He's Canadian. He lives in New York. Brilliant photographer and incredible, just, has so many ideas and such like a powerful human. And so he got Sean, my best friend, to film it, and we had worked on like a Nat Geo thing at one point together. So we all met there, and so he invited us to go out with him to Ethiopia. And it was it wasn't a documentary, it was a full narrative based around the lives of these two different tribes in southern Ethiopia that he'd become friends with over many visits as a photographer.
Nice.
So it was interesting. He wrote like the story based around the different people he met, and it was really, really fun, man. It's called People of the Delta, and was just premiering last month, I believe, in New York and LA and Palm Springs. So
Good, man. It sounds like you were enjoying life, getting
Yeah.
a little bit of a break from the music and stuff. But
there's no other way.
But don't get me wrong, though. People miss Atreyu out there. You guys have some pretty big fan base.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
I agree. We're lucky enough to be able to stop for a little bit and come back, and people actually give a shit. So
Yeah, it was pretty insane. So I heard rumors that you guys were playing Ozfest, and I remember. I mean, not take that back.
like,
I am
it's back?
sorry. I'm sorry. very much. I was thinking
are
of
we?
Ozfest, but
me send a
Ozfest
text
is
real
back.
quick.
Ozfest is back this year. They're doing one show
Just
this
a
year.
show, though, right? Okay.
Yeah, they're not doing the whole festival, unfortunately, and that's been on my mind a lot. So, but what I meant to say was we have a festival in Sacramento, California called the Aftershock Festival.
Yes, I do know.
There was a lot of hidden bands at the time for 2014, if I was correct, and you guys were one of the bands.
Apparently.
Once that got wind that you guys were playing on that festival, everybody was like, "There's no way Atreyu's coming back. They're not coming back. They're not coming back." And then you guys played it.
Yeah.
How did you feel about playing that Aftershock Festival in Sacramento?
I mean, that whole comeback after not playing for so long was one of the wildest things I've ever experienced. Because, like you just heard, I've been up to rad shit. Like, I didn't know how much I necessarily missed the band and missed playing. And I really enjoyed. We had gotten back together well before we played a show and started writing music, and that felt wonderful. But I was like, do I really like being on stage? So I missed that part of it, and I thought I didn't. And then we played on September 11th, 2014. Never forget, for different reasons. We played. Is that sacrilege in America? I don't know. Anyways, we played Chain Reaction, which is like a 400 cap venue, very small. And
House of Blues, isn't that owned by those guys?
No. They're their own thing. It's a legendary venue in Southern California. And so we played that as our first show back. It was the sweatiest, most like immense love-filled room I've ever experienced. Just like tidal waves of like love and just back and forth given from us to them as well. It was so much fun.
Wasn't that show? It was sold out.
Oh yeah, it sold out in like, I'm thinking like a minute or maybe 5 minutes, 4 minutes. I don't know. It was ridiculous how quickly it sold out. So then the next day we played Aftershock, or maybe the day after, and that was a complete flip. There were like, I think 12,000 people there or something when we were playing, or 10,000 or something, and it was like a lot of, we had like management and all these different people and label and all these different like other bands that we haven't seen in years. So it was just a whole different side of the coin, you know.
It
was fantastic, man. Honestly, like it was one of the most incredible experiences to come back and be welcomed with open arms like that.
So did you guys get to pick that lineup that you played at Chain Reaction yourselves?
What do you mean the lineup?
I mean, was it just your band that got to play that night, or was it more bands opening up for?
Honestly, I don't remember, but I think the reason I don't remember is because it was just us. Yeah, I think we decided just to do us.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
A lot of time has passed since. And I've headbanged a lot, so the memories just falling out my ear or something. I don't know.
I just remember the Sacramento crowd was super stoked to have you guys play, and you guys played that. That was your first festival back, second show, like you said. How did it feel to play in Sac after that?
I mean, like after that tour?
No, I mean at the Aftershock Festival. Coming back from the Chain Reaction, you went right into a festival.
Like, I didn't fully understand or think that I would miss the stage, but those two shows being so night and day, like it really just made me like I fucking love being up there.
Yes.
It's a weird thing. Like, I'm not a guy that likes to, like, I'm not a social butterfly. I'm not the life of the party guy or that likes to be out and about or needs attention or anything. I just kind of want to be alone. But I love being on stage. It's such a strange like juxtaposition between my normal personality. So it's nice.
Good.
It's fun to run around like an idiot for a while.
Well, we're glad you're back. Everybody was excited. Everybody in Sacramento was stoked. Everybody's happy that you're on the Warped Tour this year. You're one of the most popular bands right now on the Warped Tour.
Oh.
One of the legendary bands here. Man, how does it feel to play in front of like a bunch of new group of upcoming bands that are going to make it?
Yeah, I mean, we didn't really know what to expect with this tour. Like we did it 11 years ago. So, and we were the youngins then, you know.
Yeah. And then now
we're
guys
surrounded by
are the
like
OGs on the
Pennywise,
block.
MXPX, Offspring, all these rad bands, and then now we're the old people. So we didn't know if like the cool kids would be just like, whatever, old, he's like, you know, dumbass old men or whatever. I can't think of a word for that, but it was quite the opposite. Like, we had a lot of people coming up to us in bands that I'd never even heard of or knew existed. Like, hey man, like we wouldn't be a band without you. Like, we covered Lip Gloss and Black in our first band. I was like, what? This is awesome. And we have a lot of like everyday people coming up and watching us, and we've had a lot of singers come up and sing the end of Lip Gloss and Black with us. And,
wow.
And it's just a whole lot.
Inspirational to you,
I mean,
though.
it's really like. It's not like it's not a situation that like flatters my ego because I'm not that type of person, but it's just like, fuck, like I had no idea that we were so influential with all these bands. Like it's just fucking cool to see that. It makes me just like, you know, humble and honored and grateful to be a part of it, you know.
That's good, man, and it's good to see that you're humble, you're staying to it, man, and you guys are still out there, you know. So I want to take a question back and rewind it back. This is from George and Rancho. He wanted to know. He said, "How did it feel that we're going to rewind time? This was a long time ago, but I'm still going to answer the question because whatever they're going to ask is that you guys had the now famous Bella twins in your music video. Did you think that was pretty? I know.
Are they famous? I have no idea.
They are super famous now. They got their own network show on
For
there
real?
called Total Divas.
Huh.
Yes, they run that show. I mean, they do that show. They're the main stars of Total Divas.
Huh.
And they starred in their first music video, Right Side of the Bed.
That's pretty cool. I mean, when we did that in 2004, it was just like, cool, hot chicks, twins, cool.
Yeah.
All right. And I maybe said hello to them, you know what I mean? That was
Yeah.
it. So that's awesome. I had no idea. Everyone usually knows that we had Crystal Steele in that video.
Oh, wow.
She's
See?
like super famous porn person, I guess. I have no idea.
Yeah,
about
see,
that,
and
but-
now the tides changed, and both the Bella twins are doing their own show. Everybody knows that they were in wrestling, which we've done shows with the company before, but I won't name them anymore.
I'm gonna have to watch that video again.
Yeah, and now they have their own show on the E Network called the Total Divas, and someone was remembering that they were in your video, so they were stoked about that. And were they talkative to you guys at all during that whole video?
I mean, yes, they were. I mean, they were. Everybody was super nice. It was such like because we had the performance thing separate from when you do those things. It's not like you film it all at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, they just had the little moment. They came in and were super nice and professional and did their thing. Yeah.
Good. Okay, and then what I wanted to ask you is that you guys just recently did Download Festival as well?
Yep. It was very fun.
One of the biggest metal festivals on this earth.
It's the biggest crowd we've ever played to, I think.
Man, how did you guys feel playing it?
Which I could cut to a video that I have on my phone right now for you. But it was, honestly, I've never experienced anything like that.
I know.
It was 60,000 people as far as the eye could see into the horizon. And we'd, have them clap or, whatever. And you just see a sea of arms in the air. And it wasn't like there were 60,000 people where like half the crowd's not paying attention. Like most of those people were there and paying attention.
Yeah.
I went down and got into the circle pit at one point, and it was the muddiest, messiest, fucking most incredible experience in the world. I had like, I don't know, 500 people circle pitting around me or something. And then just to see like that response was incredible. Like
Yeah,
that really is, there's nothing like that.
A lot of people don't realize that the Download Festival in England is one of the biggest. I can't say the biggest because I've heard there's a couple more, but it's one of the biggest metal festivals that I've always wanted to go to in this world. And
You should.
You guys
Bring
played.
boots and a rain jacket though.
And that one's in England and
Doddington,
where?
near Birmingham.
Birmingham. Okay,
Yeah.
cool. And so you guys had fun though, basically on that.
Most
tour.
certainly. Yeah.
Good. That's good. So another question does. Somebody wants to know: have you guys ever let Alex tattoo any of your band members in the band?
Not yet. He's tattooed our lighting guy.
Look, Porter had that look on his face, like maybe I might let him do something.
No,
you know?
that's funny. I have no tattoos at all.
Good.
But I wanted good. I wanted
I don't have tattoos either. I just think
we're
it's good.
We're a rare breed.
We are.
I
It's-
wanted to get him to tattoo like 3 freckles, just to say I had a tattoo. Because I mean, obviously, I don't know if you can.
It's
see
gotta
that.
be
You wouldn't
on-
see shit, you know.
It's gotta be like on the whitest part of the skin, so that way someone can
But
see
even up
the
there, I
tat.
have
Yeah,
freckles,
see, look,
man, like-
but look though, if you go 1, 2, 3, then
Look
it
at that
kind
Warped
of
Tour farmer's tan. You see that shit?
look at that.
No, not yet. It's definitely gonna happen.
No, okay.
I know Brandon wants to get something from him. Alex has tattooed himself a lot, so I mean maybe that would be a yes to the question.
Is that like
'Cause
a pure boredom thing?
No, he just had like he had empty space here and there on his leg, so he like filled it in with some stars.
Heck
and, like, did
yeah.
some stuff here and there, like some whatever.
That's totally neat. So
Yeah.
he's pretty good then. I haven't.
No,
got
he's
to
very
see it.
good. He's very good. Yeah, it's especially like, it's really cool to see it from just vague interest in drawing at first. It's what it started as, and then he would just be consumed by it, and then he would just slowly was like, I kind of want to start tattooing. So he ordered this like fake skin stuff and was like tattooing on that, and then he just like went for it. And I mean, about a year now, I think he's been doing it, and it's just cool to see because he tattoos every day. I see it in his work every day.
Okay.
So it's just kind of fucking incredible to see his progression from when he started and just to see him grow. It's really, really cool. he's very good.
Yeah, man, that sounds awesome, man. Just to be on tour with someone that's a tattoo artist, because you can just wake up. But see, that can be bad too. I can see waking
No,
up
it doesn't-
one day,
it's not like
getting
that.
drunk, like a tattoo. Of
No,
beer can on
he's
me.
super professional. He won't just like, if you're drunk, just do some shit. Like it's not. He takes it. He sterilizes
good.
the room. He makes it like super legit. There's no drunk tattoos happening with him.
Yeah.
He's
no.
he's
I
very
meant,
professional.
I meant the band members getting drunk and coming up to him, like say like you don't have a tattoo, right? You ever fear that you like wake up one day like having a little bit of? I'm assuming you drink a little bit.
No, I do, yes, but I'll never get that drunk.
Oh, okay, good.
I'm never that belligerent. Like, yeah, fuck yeah, man, let's get a dolphin in my ankle or like whatever. You know, I've never been that guy.
That's
I always
why I
have a little bit of restraint.
Do we get to see you guys in California or anywhere near here after the Warped Tour is over with?
There is something unannounced that will be happening this year in California.
Wow, in 2016.
But that's all I can tell you.
Wow.
This year. That's all I can tell you.
Anything
But
in
then after
Northern
that,
California?
I don't know yet. But in California, yes, something will happen. We'll also be working on a new record in the beginning of the year.
Good.
So we're going to take a little bit off, and then Brandon's going to tour with Hell or High Water, and then we're going to get together and write some shit.
Nice.
Yeah.
Sounds good, man. Sounds like we got a lot to look forward to. Hopefully we see you back in California, but you got a couple more days left on Warped Tour, so you guys got to have fun. Show the young guys how to do it, and have fun with the young guys so they can say they met you at least
Thanks,
once.
brother. Done.
Yeah, man. So go ahead and give your shout-outs to any of the fans, whatever you want to say.
Yeah, just thanks for supporting us and actually giving a shit. It's an honor.
All right, thank you for rocking hard with us, man, and
My pleasure.
having a good interview.
Cheers. What's up, y'all? My name is Porter McKnight in the band Atreyu, and I just got rock hard. Live.